You don't know how my life is. Nobody sees who I am. They see how I look, how I dress. But does anyone see past the surface? Know who I am or how I feel? They've got my life planned out. Didn't ask me what I think. The brother's the eldest, the perfect child. He's got it all together. I'm the disappointment. Someone who doesn't follow the rules, not what they expected. Dad says I should go to uni, just like he did. Wants me to get a proper job. But what about the things I want to do with my life? I have dreams too. My idea of fun is hanging out down the shopping mall, talking, having a laugh with my mates. Sometimes walk past a homeless person sitting in the doorway of an empty shop. Why don't you get yourself a job, you loser? I feel surrounded, shut in by these four walls. There is no way out for me. Dad made this big thing about writing his will. When I'm gone, he says, you'll get half of everything I have. Big deal, Dad, as if I care. I'm doing okay on my own. I earn enough money with my YouTube channel. Those people understand what I'm really about. That's my real life. Or it was. Until I got this email from YouTube. In a few short sentences, they told me that they've shut my channel down for inappropriate content. Inappropriate content? They've got to be kidding. It feels like my world is ending. The only thing I care about, everything I've worked for, everything that means anything, has all gone in a moment. Anger and hate rise up in my gut. I have to get out of here, be anywhere else but here. I can't keep living inside these walls with all of their rules and expectations. I've got to escape and get out of here now. That's when I do it. I barge into Dad's office and ask, Dad, you know you said that half of everything you have is mine? Yeah, that's right, he says. The smile on his face tells me that he's so happy I'm here, and for a moment I hesitate. And then I just blurt it out. Can I have it now? I want to get away, travel the world. His smile fades. If that's what you really want, he says. Yes, I nod. He pauses before he gives his answer. I can't just do it overnight. It'll take a while, but yes, I'll do it. Without saying another word, not even a word of thanks, I turn and leave. A short while later, the money's in my account. So much money! The world is at my feet. I can do anything I want. I am free! I buy a one-way ticket online, and early the next morning, I leave. Walk away from the only home I've ever known without saying a word, just a scribbled note left behind saying, I never really felt part of this family. Bye. By midday, passport and credit card in hand, I'm sitting in first class on a plane, headed to paradise. Everything seems possible. Finally, I can live the life I choose, do the things I want, be the person I want to be. Freedom! When I arrive in my own corner of paradise, that's exactly how it is. I meet with other people just like me. We eat out at amazing restaurants, take quad bike rides along the coast, shop in designer boutiques. In the evenings, we stroll to the beach and party in their clubs and bars. Everyone parties like there's no tomorrow. One day, a tattoo artist comes to my beachfront apartment. Everyone goes crazy and gets inked. We live in the moment. Life is everything I ever dreamed of. There's no plan. I guess I figured everything would just work out somehow. But a day comes when I go to pay with my card, and it's refused. The money has run out. I thought I had longer, but what now? One day I return to my apartment, find my stuff thrown into black bags and left outside. There's no alternative. I'll just have to find a job. Perhaps a waitress, a nanny. How hard can that be? The timing couldn't have been worse. That morning, newspaper headlines talk about Black Friday, a financial crash. Now everyone's searching for jobs, but no one's hiring. I can't go back home. I have to get a job. I'll do anything. Walking along the road, I see a sign outside a motel saying, "Help wanted." They need someone to make up the beds and clean the toilets. The pay is low, but at least it's a job. My new life begins, changing sheets, scrubbing toilets and sweeping floors. The same thing every day. It's hardly a living wage, so to make ends meet, I bunk down in the cleaning cupboard. a mattress on the floor. As I try to sleep, all I can smell is dirty toilets and sweaty sheets. Supper, if you can call it that, is an instant meal made in a mug. Every day, the same. That's when it dawns on me. My dad pays his workers way more than I'm earning. If I could get back home, perhaps he'll give me a job. Anything would be better than this. I know I've messed up, but at least he might give me a chance. I rehearse what I'll say. Dad, I know I've messed up. I don't deserve a place at home with you, but please could you just give me a job? I pack my bags, leave early in the morning to avoid awkward questions. With no money and only a handful of food, each day is a struggle. Days, or is it weeks later, I manage to make my way home. Arriving in my hometown, it's dark. It feels strange to be walking alone on these familiar streets so late at night. I find an empty shop doorway and bunk down for the night. One more night, and then maybe, just maybe, I wake in the darkness to the sound of laughter, look up and see a couple of guys about to kick the homeless person in the doorway. When they see a woman's face, they turn and walk away. Sitting here on these familiar streets, my eyes fill with tears. What happened? How did I get here? I wish I could just go back to those times when Dad and I would talk and laugh together. I sleep badly, woken early by the sound of a trash cart passing. I begin the walk homeward. My stomach is churning. It's months since the day I left. We haven't spoken. Not a single word. I shouldn't have come. I stop for a moment, then continue. I've already lost everything. How bad can this be? As I turn the corner into my street, I see the familiar shape of my home in the distance. My heart is pounding and the bitter taste of fear rises in my throat. A dark voice inside tells me to turn, run, never return, but somewhere deep inside, another voice whispers, "Don't give up. Not now. You've got nothing to lose. Keep hoping." As I walk up the winding slope, I see curtains twitch. A disapproving neighbour turns her face away from me. I stand still, rooted to the spot. I can't do this. I just can't. What a fool I've been. Why did I even think this might work? As I'm standing there, full of fear and doubt, I sense something, and I feel goosebumps all over my arms. Something is about to happen. I don't know what. I look up. I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's Dad, tearing down the street in his dressing gown. His arms are outstretched and he's calling out to me. "Is it really you, my beautiful girl? I never gave up hope. I've been waiting for you." And then it happens. He pulls me close. "Come here, you," he says. His arms wrap around me and we're both laughing and crying all at the same time. As he holds me in his arms for the first time in months, I feel safe. What a sight we make. Dad unshaven in his pyjamas and dressing gown, and me with my clothes grubby and sweaty and my hair all tangled. I notice there's more grey hairs than last time I saw him. Then I remember what I came to say, so I blurt it out. "Dad, I've messed up. I don't deserve to be called your daughter. Could you just give me a job? I'll do anything." But Dad stops me dead, places his hands on my shoulders, looks me in the eye, puts a finger to his lips and whispers, "Shh." He holds me tight for what seems like an eternity. Slowly, he pulls back and looks me straight in the eye and smiles. "Come on," he says, "let's get you sorted out." As we walk through the front door, Dad shouts out to everyone, "Guess who's home? Get ready for a party. We're going to celebrate." My room is waiting for me, everything just as I left it. I take a shower and change into fresh, clean clothes. It feels so good. "When you're finished in the bathroom, come downstairs," Dad calls out to me. "Let's have some breakfast." He's made breakfast for us to share, a mountain of pancakes, berries and maple syrup. It's awesome. "Tuck in, eat as much as you want," he says. When we finish eating, he's straight on the phone, calling everyone he knows. "Bring food and drink. Come and celebrate with us. My daughter, the one we thought we'd lost, has come home." Dad and I sit together just like we used to, in silence for a while. Then he speaks. It's so good to have you home. You know, I only ever wanted what was best for you. Let's keep talking from now on and not become strangers, eh? And I lean in to hug him again and realise that my journey is finally over. I've been halfway around the world and this is the place where I feel safest and at home. All I want to do is stay here and get lost in my dad's arms forever.